Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to Livestream Tuesday. I'm Phil, like I just said, and yeah, I hope that you're having a great night. This is when I just go live, see who's online, show a few videos, and that's pretty much it. I feel like saying on the agenda tonight, we have one of my covers, which is going to be Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I'll go through Riff of the Week as well, which comes out on Sundays, and also I'll play one of my tracks as well. And if I've got time, I might put my Van Halen cover of Eruption up on screen as well, but I want to keep these relatively short on the live streams because I like to do analysis videos every night and put those on YouTube as well, so I need to leave a little bit of space for that tonight as well. But I hope you guys are having a good evening. I'm going to be putting on screen now, I'm going to kind of split screen like that and maybe put up the comments layer. Last week this didn't work, so I'm not sure if it's going to work today or not. It's one of those things that I just have to watch on the right hand side to see if any comments come in or like that. Aha, I can see some activity, so it looks like this week we may be working. I'm just gonna make sure that I can actually see what's coming through. Here we go, yeah, we've got some Adriana Brown and Bocephus and Nuno Business. Hello guys, I'm just going to get the first cover up on screen, but thanks for commenting and letting me know that it kind of all works. I have got a screen to my side here where I can see comments as well, and sometimes I kind of just stop typing when the videos are on, so I'm always kind of looking at the comments. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll have a little look at my cover of Don't Stop Believing by Journey, which was actually amazing because Neil Schon from Journey actually messaged me to say that he's seen it and he liked it, and that's all that matters to me, is that if Neil Schon likes it, that's good enough for me. But anyway, I'm going to get this up on screen. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Don't Stop Believing by Journey, my version of it. See you later, rock!
Small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
watching my cover of Don't Stop Believing by Journey. The names you can see here are my patrons. Hi patrons, thanks so much for your support and for making videos like this possible. If you want to get involved yourself and if you want to talk to me and maybe suggest some other songs that I can cover, head to this website down here, patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. And if I don't see you on Patreon, I'll see you at the next video. Have a great day, rock!
So that was my cover of Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I hope you guys liked that one. Just to explain, at the end of the video, there's a list of patrons that goes up, and they make this all possible. So a quick shout out to you guys. Thank you so much, patrons, for your support. It's massively appreciated, and it makes all these videos possible, like my analysis videos that I do as well. So thank you guys for that. It's massively appreciated. If you want to get involved, like I said on the video, just head over to patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, and then your name will be on my videos for all time. So as you can see there, as soon as I finish a cover video, I put the names up, scroll them up there, so even if it's a video from years ago or like 10 years in the future, you'll always have your name on the video. But anyway, I digress. I'm now going to be moving on to the Riff of the Week, which comes out on Sunday. This one was another relatively easy one, I think. A lot of people got it, which is good, and maybe I have to start doing them or making them a little bit more difficult. But this was number 87, so there's 87 Riffs of the Week. We're closing in on 100, but I'm going to play this now on screen, and you guys can guess and see if you know what it is and be the first person to get it on the live stream. But let's get this up on screen and see if you can guess the Riff of the Week. And there's a new one of these every Sunday on Patreon and YouTube. There we go, and it's a pretty simple one, and well, certainly a simple one to play. Many of you out there probably know it, but I'm going to keep and Kevin pretty much got it straight away there. Well, he said the artist name, Tom Petty, but Unique One 2731, Running Down a Dream. Yes, correct. So technically, that was Kevin and Unique One that collectively got it together. So well done, guys, and a very quick guess. So you are the champions of the live stream guessing the Riff of the Week. So well done to you guys. All you get is the reward of feeling smug that you beat everybody to it. But thank you everyone for tuning in and for watching. I'm now going to be moving on to one of my tracks called Unwanted Stranger. I did a video for this as well, and it kind of had the lyrics on screen, so you can read or at least know what I'm saying when I'm singing it. But I'm going to play this, and I might do my Van Halen cover of Eruption after that as well. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't want this to go on for too long, just because I want to do another analysis video tonight and get that up on screen on YouTube later after this. But we're going to have a little look at my tune Unwanted Stranger. While these videos go on, I said earlier that I look at the feed that I've got next to me, which is like here, but I have to look over to the side, but I can still comment and read the comments when the videos are going. So the only thing I have to do is remember to get rid of the comments when the videos go so that it doesn't go on top of the video. But hopefully I can sort that out and it'll all work. But I'll see you guys after this video. I hope that you like this tune. This is one of my own tunes, and it's a relationship type song. But check it out, and I hope you guys like it. Rock.
Told me something about you that I didn't want to know. You looked me right in the eye, and then you placed your head on my shoulder. This position that you put me in, you're on a mission to take my world from around me. Wide awake, I worry my brain. Turn over, turn over, turn over. Whoa.
So that was my track called Unwanted Stranger. I hope you guys like that one. Let me just get these comments up on screen again, and they only pop up as soon as somebody writes a new one, so I will be able to see them as soon as they come up. But I'm just going to have a little look over here. Let's see, there's quite a lot of stuff going on. Medicine Man said, where can we buy your tune? Singular. Well, the songs are on my website, wingsofpegasus.com. The album's called Persistence. If you buy it on the website, then I get everything from that. But you can also get it on iTunes and Amazon as well. So it's kind of out there if you want to get it. It's called Persistence, Wings of Pegasus, obviously. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of, that album's just... I do everything apart from the drums, so check that out. I feel that my kind of drumming isn't quite up to the standard that I want it to be for like album tracks, but fortunately lots of 80s tracks have really basic drumming in, and when I say 80s tracks I mean like mainstream tracks, not Rush kind of tracks, because yeah, that would be way beyond my pay grade drums wise. But yeah, everything on my albums, you can kind of hear that it's kind of just drums. That I've got my drummer who's actually like really awesome, and yeah, everything else is done by me. On the covers, I just take care of everything because the covers are something that I do every month, and it takes me kind of a few weeks to get it all down, but that's kind of how I like to do it. I don't like backing tracks. I like to kind of actively get involved and try and get every part of the track down. It's much more kind of organic process for me to get it all down, each part individually, to suss out exactly what the musicians are doing. But anyway, let's have a little look. Thomas said, that was an amazing tune of yours there, Phil. It was really awesome. So thank you for that, Thomas, and thank you for tuning in, everybody, as well. Joe R says, do a power ballad. I've got a few ballads on the album, but also did a cover of Winger's Miles Away, which I'll have to play at some point on here as well. But that's kind of one of my favourite power ballads from Winger. I was actually only talking today to some people on the comments section of my Red Beach analysis video that I did, where I was just saying that, you know, I'm kind of a big fan of his and I thought he was underrated. And certainly, you know, Winger is one of those bands, I think I wasn't around to kind of understand what they were like or how they were perceived in the early 90s, but I think they got a bit of a grilling from Beavis and Butthead, something about that I read, but seeing them kind of in, you know, the noughties and kind of this era now, Kip Winger's like an amazing musician. So if you ever thought that Winger were a little bit kind of glam or whatever, check out Kip Winger individually, and Red Beach as well. Amazing technical guitarist with feel as well. And I've been to see Winger and Kip Winger as well, just as his one-man show, kind of more than once in London, and he always delivers. So yeah, check out Kip Winger. He's definitely not just a glam artist from like the 80s and early 90s. He's certainly got a massive amount of talent going on. But thank you for tuning in, everybody. And Sweet Sally says, I like Winger. Yes, I admit it. So that is, that's I think a lot of people don't want to say that they like Winger, maybe because of that perception that they had when they were first launched onto the scene. But it's certainly one of those things that I don't mind saying that I'm, you know, a big fan of Winger. And in fact, I have a workout playlist for when I exercise, or at least when I try to exercise. I kind of have to try and keep the motivation to keep doing it. But Winger's one of those kind of bands that always make it onto my workout playlist, along with Lynch Mob as well. There's a fair bit of Lynch Mob in that workout playlist as well. But yeah, certainly kind of gets the motivation up for me, and it kind of helps me on my workouts. But anyway, let's have a little look down here. Wizard Wand Music says your favourite strings that you use. I use Ernie Ball, Super Slinkies in the pink packet, the bright pink packet. And those are nines, if you know what kind of strings are in terms of gauges on guitar. So I use nines, mostly I sometimes use 10s, but I mostly go for 9s, only ball super slinkies. Also on acoustic, I tend to go for kind of 11s, so still relatively light, string-wise speaking for acoustic guitar. But sometimes I'll go for a 10 on my acoustic as well, because I spend the day teaching. Sometimes, as any of you guys know out there, if you spend a lot of time playing heavy strings on acoustic guitars, if you're playing for many hours a day, it can be pretty hard going on the fingers, so I tend to lighten those up a little bit and go for a set of 10s on my acoustic. So yeah, that's what I go for. Some people that don't play guitar won't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, Kevin says, are you a fan of Jack White? I would say that I'm not a fan in terms of like just following everything that he does. I'm a fan of his writing, certainly. I mean, he's written some kind of really cool riffs. The only problem that I've got is that I'm a massive Hendrix fan, and unfortunately, Jack White was billed to me as the next Hendrix. So of course I went in thinking, oh my god, this guy's going to be amazing, and I think it's one of those things that once you've kind of listened to Hendrix and then you've been told that somebody else is the next version of that, you kind of have really unrealistic expectations. And but in terms of kind of overall songs, I mean, Jack's got some cool stuff going on. You can't deny, you hear his riffs all over the place on the radio, so really great ear for melody, which is what I say on my analysis videos all the time. Having a great ear for melody is one of those things that some guitarists are amazingly technical, and some can play really nice blues. Some people have the best of both worlds, but for me, the kind of piece de resistance, or the holy grail, is having the speed and the feel and the melody. Like, if you can write a great solo with a melody, then you're pretty much halfway there. All the great players do that. You can hum back their solos because they're so good. But anyway, yes, Kip Winger played bass in Alice Cooper's band back in the day with Kane Roberts on guitar. Yes, I know that little fact. I did look into Kip's past, and it's amazing to think that Kip was kind of behind the scenes, especially with the voice that he's got. He's got such a great range and thick tone as well. And just a quick word on my analysis videos. I can see there Paul says Warren Haynes, and I've got a really long list. Obviously they're being suggested all the time, so I put them all on my list and work through them kind of one by one, just kind of going down. So what you'll find sometimes is that if I've released a video, say there's for example a Jeff Healey video, and then somebody else will suggest another Jeff Healey video after that. So sometimes there are little blocks of videos that are similar, that either have the same guitarist or another guitarist of the same song that was on the original video that people commented on. So I do work my way through them. So if there's little spells where there are videos that have things in common, or there might be say 2 or 3 videos that are just from the mid-70s or something, so that's what tends to happen at the moment, is that from one video you get similar suggestions from other people, and I try and cover them all. But yes, I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible from now on, just because it's almost coming up to 12:30 at night here. I want to do another analysis video tonight as well, but I think Marco said earlier that he wanted to hear my Eruption cover of Van Halen, so just for Marco I'm going to do that and show that now just before the end, and then I'll wrap it up after this. But here's my cover of Eruption by Van Halen. If any of you guys do play guitar out there, then I think this is one of those ones that for me I kind of just had to try and do it and get it down. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I tried to do this quite seriously, but at some point I pulled a silly face, and I couldn't help it, because that's what happens when you get into trying to play Eruption. But anyway, I hope you guys like this, and I'll chat to you guys afterwards. Rock! There we go, that was my cover of Eruption. I hope you guys liked that one. And at the end of the video, you might have seen there that I'm kind of playing the last note, and then I'm bending it down with the whammy bar to a particular pitch, kind of the octave below, kind of where you started. If people know what octaves are, if you kind of do music out there. And what Van Halen does is he has a pedal that locks in that note, and you can hear it. It kind of effectively is looping that same note over and over and over again at the same volume. So you can kind of keep it, really nice and high in the mix without the kind of sustain dying on him. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a pedal that can do that. So I just had to kind of bend it down to the note and then slowly turn the volume down. And it's a bit of a delicate process if you do play guitar, to try and hold that whammy at the same point and turn it down, but that's what the end of the video was all about. But anyway, I'm just going to pretty much wrap it up pretty soon. I'm just going to have a little look down here. It gives us Paul says, Phil, have you, or was that Hervit that said, Phil, have you ever played a scalloped fretboard? Yes, I have. Yeah, I used to teach in a shop, where one of the bonuses of teaching in a shop is that when you have a lesson that doesn't turn up, you can just go and try all the guitars, and that's what I used to do. And yeah, I did play on a scalloped fretboard. If people don't know what that is, it's basically the frets on the guitar are cut away, so you're not actually making contact with the fretboard with the string when you're playing. But yes, it was one of those things that is a totally different feel. Obviously, if you're not used to it, to playing, I actually thought it was pretty cool. It's quite a nice different way to play. But for me personally, I just kind of prefer standard fretboard. Just give me a standard, rosewood or maple neck, and the scalloped, frets, I think is one of those things that you get used to playing, or it's in your particular style. For me, just growing up, because I was just kind of playing on standard fretboard, it's one of those things that making a transition over. It's pretty much the same thing as playing, but I like to feel that fretboard underneath my finger. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Just a quick look down here, because I've got to go and do another analysis video now, but let's have a little look. A China Guitar Skeptic says, where in the UK are you from? I'm just outside London, so kind of outside West London, which is, if you know Reading, it's quite a big town outside London. It's kind of not that far away from London. It's kind of between London and Reading is where I am. It's called Maidenhead is the town. But yes, it's about a 40-minute train ride on a slow train into London. On a fast train, it's about 18 minutes to 20 minutes into the centre of London. So yeah, that's I'm pretty close to London, but far enough away that I'm not affected by the ridiculous amount of people around. And yeah, in my town, it's not quite that busy. But we're having something built called Crossrail, which means that people can now get from my town into the central London in a really short time. So I think my town's going to be getting a lot more busier soon. But anyway, look, guys, thanks so much for tuning in and for watching my videos and commenting on my analysis videos, and for all these suggestions as well. It's massively appreciated. I'm going to be signing off now and off to do another analysis video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to have a little look over here, because I'm not so sure if this thing's working now, because I'm getting comments coming in on the right hand side, but then it isn't changing on my screen here. So unfortunately it lasted for almost the whole thing, so I suppose I should be happy for that. But thank you guys for commenting. I'll take that off now and get rid of that. So now I'm here. You can just see the Fender Strat in the background. I'm going to go off and do the analysis video for tonight as well. But if I don't see you at the analysis video in the comments, then I will see you guys next week at the same time and the same place, Tuesday night, and it's 12 a.m. So technically it's Wednesday morning here, but yeah, Tuesday night, 12 a.m, and that's the same everywhere, every Tuesday. and it's not really the same everywhere in terms of the times. You'll have to work it out, but it's Greenwich Mean Time is what I'm on, so 12 a.m. But anyway, if I don't see you guys at the next video, then I'll see you guys next week, and another analysis coming up soon. So have a great evening, guys, or a great day, whatever the time is, wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys later. Rock!